It's the Archivist, y'all. Exclusively interviewing Nacho Picasso.
Nacho, yeah. Tat in the hat.
And who is Mr. Cocky Balboa taking the hat, the Northwest Nacho Picasso.
Yes, sir.
And where it started, battle rap in high school, Cloud Nice Trio,
Yeah.
to Ziploc, hip hop. Let's hear the motivation behind the start.
Cool, cool. This shit, it all started really, I wrote my first rap when I was 9, you know, and I wrote it for myself, you know. My grandma found it, brought it to my mom. I got in trouble and shit, got a spanking. It's pretty much the same shit I rap about now, you know, bitches and weed and shit. And I was always a good freestyler. I didn't know how to write a song. My dad was a poet and shit, but as far as like writing songs, I didn't really come into that till way later. So I was, you know, started learning my way around the studio. But I've always had the gift to rap. You know, I used to battle everybody, make niggas go home from school early. You know, make girls cry that thought they could rap and shit, shut them down. And then I finally started rapping. Rose Cloud Nice let us in. Shout out to the fam, Cloud Nice fam. Started letting us rock some shows and shit. And then I understood it was a different art form. You know, you can learn how to freestyle. There's a difference between learning how to rap and knowing how to write a song. You know, now you got your song done. Now you got to learn your way around the studio. Now you got your project done. You get on stage. That's a whole different performance, a whole different art form in itself. So yeah, it just took a little second to figure everything out, but yeah, we're rolling. Where we at now.
And the Badass Yellow Boys with Jarv D and the Blunt Raps.
Yeah.
People already knew it already begun.
Yeah, we first dropped Ziploc Hip Hop, me, my brother Jarv D, and Steezy Nasser. And that was our first little project we ever did. It was a group project. But while I was working on Ziploc Hip Hop, I was also working on a solo project called Blunt Raps. Shout out to Raised by Wolves, did all the production, Eric G. And I put that out, not mixed, mastered. You know, we did it in the closet. Super greasy, super gritty. We put it out not expecting nothing. I basically made it for myself. It was what I wanted to hear at the time. And it spread. It started a little buzz. Got a little cult following.
And only a few years in the game, and with more than 6-digit figure upload views, number 4 on Forbes, also 7 to 9 on Pitchfork. One of the best albums, into the top 100 last year.
Yeah.
The following is here.
It's here. It's here. It's crazy. I hooked up with Blue Sky Black Death after I did Blunt Raps. And now I kind of, after finally doing a solo project myself, I kind of had a game plan. Got hooked up with Blue Sky Black Death, and from there it was like we were rubbing our eyes every day. It spread like wildfire already.
And what can you tell us about the album? Surprise.
Oh shit. Yeah, this that Blue Sky Black Death. That's the dope thing about it. These were my brodies. They had already had a huge following, and they were hella into like their instrumental albums that were doing wonders. And they had worked with a lot of hip hop artists and rappers prior, but they were kind of done with that stage in their career. They weren't really doing too much hip hop shit. And when we got together, kind of they gave me a new sound. You know, like we blended well together, but also I kind of got them feel like they got excited about doing hip hop again. So, shout out to Blue Sky Black Death, you know, already. That's the brodies. That's dope, because I didn't have this, and there was no more of these.
Yeah, it's very rare. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they didn't even have any more of these, I don't think. That's what's up. Oh, shit, that's filthy.
What can you tell us about the record? This one right here.
Oh, this is, all their instrumental stuff. This is actually, this is their favorite, I think this might be their favorite out of all their instrumental projects, Late Night Cinema. And it's just spacey, like, I don't even know how, everyone always asks me how to describe their music, and it's so hard, man. It's like glacial slaps. That's what Ian would say, Blue Sky Black Death. Young guy, shout out to Kingston. Shit's dope.
And for the glory, it has begun. Let's hear about it. And some of your tats, as well on your back. You've been buzzing for a minute.
Yeah.
And you got that cult following.
Stupid cult following. My fans are fucking crazy. And every time I have a show out here, look for at least 50 to 60 fans to be thrown out. I just see them get dragged out. I don't know what, they're Nacho fans, man. They come to party. Last time I had my last show, I'm coming at I think doors opened at 8. I don't go on till 11. I'm coming in the side door at 8:20, trying to get backstage. There's some girl sitting on the curve, drunk as all hell, with a wounded ass blunt in her hand. I saved this for you, Nacho. I'm like, where are your friends at? Oh, I got kicked out. She's just drunk. I'm like, oh, it's not even 8:30 yet, man. My fans come to fucking party. It was the wounded, ugliest blunt I've ever seen. Looked like an old witch's finger. But I hit it anyway. She had a little snot on her nose, though. I was like, ooh, let me hit it first. Nose was running, not Nacho. I was like, all right. Yeah, it's a party. It's always a party. My shows are intimate. We party from the second I start to the second I leave. My fans have a good time. I party with them, so.
And some of your tats, you like to show us?
Tatted everywhere. I'm trying to cover up. Got the hi-ya for when I karate chop niggas in the neck. I don't gotta say it. I just got this shit done. Black rose with some teeth in my knuckles. Washington seal was George Washington. I got that with him smoking a joint and a skeleton face. R.I.P. Macho Man, my hero. I got some shit. It can go on for days. My back tatted, everything.
Yeah, your back's very incredible.
It's my favorite piece, man. It just got put in Tattoo magazine, the #1 tattoo magazine in the world. Yeah, they put my back piece in. I feel like I made it. At least in the tat world, shit.
And the Twitter stories.
Those are real life. Yeah, Skinny and my brodies, man, we get it in.
Real life.
I'll be behind chicks' head tweeting like, yo, yeah, that shit's bad. I'm having a ball. If I'm having anything, I'm having fun.
And Lord of the Fly, how did it go for you? And that was when I was getting turned up on your work.
Word.
And the Moore Gang.
Yeah, the Moore Gang, shout out to the Moore Gang. That's the fam. Jay Bird, I hate naming them because there's so many of us. It's like, fuck, Jay Bird, Gifted Gab, Jarv D, Steezy Nasser, D Carter, Chief, and of course, Camden Mac, Thaddeus. Is that all? Sounds about right. Yeah, that's Moore Gang, man. We're like Seattle's Wu-Tang meets Seven Dwarfs. We're rocking.
And Lord of the Fly project?
That was my second project with Blue Sky Black Death. So what happened was we did For the Glory first, but we never stopped working on For the Glory. When For the Glory was done, we were still working. And before we knew it, Lord of the Fly came out because we dropped them both in the same year. And Lord of the Fly was like For the Glory on steroids because by the time we got comfortable with each other, Lord of the Fly was rocking. Got some of my favorite songs on it. On a Bitch, of course. Treetops. Yeah, it's got, Lord of the Fly that was my joint. Yeah.
And Capitol Hill Block Party, South by Southwest, Sasquatch on the next, posted on LA, Seattle Weekly, Complex, Vice, Skinny Friedman's, and Hip Hop DX. Share.
We're getting love, man. The shit's crazy. Field of the Dream shit, Some Kevin Costner all out here building it. If you build it, they'll come, man. The shit's rocking. I'm just feeling blessed that people relate to me and want to party with me. I like to perform. That's the biggest thing for me. It's to be with my fans and see how they react to the music, and the looks in their faces and just their energy that I get from them. So I love performing, and as far as all the positive feedback, cool. I'm rocking with it,
And just latest, South by Southwest.
Yeah, just got back from South by Southwest a couple weeks ago. Did the Thrasher show, Converse show, Rocked Out, Diamond Supply, shout out, shout out to Austin, good city, good food.
And Exalted, Black Narcissus, and Radio Edits, super dope. 4 other projects in less than a year and a half. You be grinding. What are the people saying? Because you've been on it.
I gotta be on it, idle hands are the devil's playground. If I'm not in the studio, I'm probably doing some shit I'm gonna regret the next day. So I try to stay busy. And Exalted was my favorite project that I dropped. That was the 3rd one we did about a year from For the Glory. And man, that's my baby. And then I did Black Narcissus, the Pricks tape. And I put that out because I wanted to take my time with the new Blue Sky Black Death album, make sure I did it right because it's kind of hard to top Exalted. And but my fans were getting restless, the natives were getting restless, so I gave them the Pricks tape, maybe 9 or 10 songs, produced by Raised by Wolves and Eric G, just like my first mixtape, Blunt Raps. And we did that in like a 2-week span, and we just grinded, and they like, they rock with it, so that's good to give them something,
And music videos, Numbnuts, Marvel, Phantom of the Opera, Sweaters, Bad Guy, Kicking Out the Windows. Share about your visuals.
A lot of my videos were shot by They Shootin', and that's one of the producers of Blue Sky Black Death. Like most of my first videos, like Numbnuts, and pretty much like 80% of my videos, like we were aiming for. We didn't have a budget when we first started, and we wanted it to reflect the music, so we were aiming more for like elusive, druggy videos, like crazy looking videos. And shout out to John, who shot Kicking Out Windows. John also shot Thrift Shop, Macklemore, Same Love, Macklemore, and he's just the man. That's my brody. He just shot a video for me in Avatar, Ratchet as Hell. We shot that out in LA, man. Shout out to all the LA girls that were in the video. Still think about them. I've been home like 2 months. So I gotta get the fuck back to LA, okay? Because it's kind of cold out here.
And Ratchet as Hell. Yeah. Cover Me in Gold.
Yeah.
Swap them out. What's next? Any other projects?
Think the next, we're gonna wrap up the Blue Sky Black Death. It's gonna be 13 songs, our usual 13. And I say we got about 11 of them done. That Avatar and Nacho's dropping soon. We're about 80% done with that. Stupid producing. The production on that, we definitely put our ankles in it. And just keep working. Like, I'm going to the studio tonight after the show. Go see my little brodies rock. Probably rock it with a bitch or something, and then hit to the studio. Keep working.
And 5 sold out shows opening for Waka Flocka, Cameron, and San Fran. Who else? That's dope. And the largest crowd and the best tour you've ever rocked.
Ooh, largest crowd. My SF Rap Fest show that I did with Main Attractions. That might have been the largest one. That was wild. And my favorite show is probably, well, it was an honor to I don't really up and up for a lot of people anymore, because not in this city though, but Cameron, it was an honor to, he's a legend. Probably one of my Numo shows is probably my funnest. My shows are always fun because my fans are there, Like, as bad as they want to see me, it's the same as I want to kick it with them and shit, so every show is a good show.
And then doing a track with Brainstorm. Let us know about that.
Yeah, it's my brody. Shout out to Dime Death. They've been doing it around this park for a while. He hit me up. He was like, got this song called Hipster Bitches with Tattoos. I said, the verse already wrote itself. Say no more. Send me the beat. Hipster Bitches with Tattoos. Go on. Got like 20 of those. Yeah, it wrote itself. It was ready. It was a pleasure, man. They've been doing it for a while too. Local Seattle cats. So we rock.
And what did it take for you to come up from where you're at now?
Just believing in it is the biggest part, I never thought nothing of being a rapper or nothing. That was never my goal. I just made music that I wanted to hear. And once people came to it, I was like, okay, well, you know, it's more so, it's turning me into a rapper more than I was a rapper. You know, because if people like it, I want to give it to them. But for the most part, I'm the same asshole. I do the same fucked up shit. Like, sometimes motherfuckers have to tell me, like, hey, bro, you can't do that right now anymore. You know? I'm like, what? Well, somebody else do it, because it has to get done. Somebody needs to fuck some shit up. So, yeah, I'm just adapting more so. I'm not used to, like, everyone coming up and, like, wanting pictures and shit. You know, I got a face for TV. I only look good when I'm moving. I got to work on the photogenic shit. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I see myself on everyone's Instagram and shit. But, yeah, shit's rocking, man. It's a blessing. I take it as that, you know?
And your best Seattle hip-hop memory you've been part of or contributed to?
Oh, man. This last show, there's a lot. Like I keep mentioning the Cam'ron, that was a lot. Like, when I was growing up, all I listened to was Cam'ron and Mac Dre, period. And, this last show, I got to rock with all the Morgan, you know? And my bro, Key. It was like more like a family affair, you know? Got Key, all Morgan, everybody rocked. And that was probably the best fulfilling like show I ever had. You know what I'm saying? All my little bros got to rock, and I got to just see everybody do their thing. And that was like everything we were working for all these little couple years. It like came in, and you could just see it, man. It was a good feeling. Yeah.
And you got anything to say to Canada?
What up, Canada? God damn it. I can finally get over there right now. I don't have any felonies as of now. So I better get over there while I can. Do I got any bitches in Canada, though? I don't know. Maybe this will help. You guys can check me out. Nacho Picasso. Tat in the Hat. Google me.
And you got any shouts?
Shout out to Morgang. Shout out to Archivist, coming all the way out from Canada. Shout out to Key. Shout out to the bitches. Shout out to all my fans, man. We doing it. We rocking.
And shout out to the homies that put me on to you, obviously. And Nacho Picasso and his management.
Yeah.
And this is the Archivist, and you already know the name, y'all.
Nacho.